Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Eugene Smiles, and I know it's been a while since I've done a podcast, but your boy has been hella fucking busy. But before we get started, like, share, subscribe my YouTube. Follow me on social media at Eugene Smiles with a Z. Check me out on all streaming services, YouTube Music and iTunes. Eugene Smiles with a Z. Everything is Eugene Smiles. It's the brand, baby. And I am recording this less than 2 hours before my first EP drops, the Eugene Smiles Project. And I just want to talk about how you need to follow your dreams and say fuck all the bullshit. You just literally had to say fuck the bullshit, follow your dreams. I was talking to somebody I ran into that works. He didn't work. He worked out at the gym that I worked at. And he used to ask me tips and everything. So I used to give him tips and all this other stuff. And he used to tell me about his job and just all this other stuff. And we were talking, and he was just, he didn't even know I left the job because he stopped going to that gym. And he was like, "Oh, I was going to stop by and see you." And I was like, "I'm not there anymore." So, um, yeah. And he was talking about how much he hates his job. And it's just a routine that, and I just, a routine that he hates, doing. And I just was like, I don't regret leaving my job. Um, I saved to not work. I am luckily I don't have to work. But since my last podcast, I have officially opened up my business, my LLC, the Eugene Smiles Production Company. I'm legit. I have an EIN. I'm legit as fuck. I'm filing taxes under this shit. Because I've bought a lot of stuff in the last couple years, a lot of things, and I am making money. I make some money off my YouTube. I make money off my podcast. I'm making a little change off my music now. It's literally a little change until I get my Old Town Road, which check out my new single Shake. It should be out. Um, about time y'all hear this, it'll be out. Featuring Jewel the Gym, and y'all, I just came from seeing Aretha too. I'm sorry, Respect with Jennifer Hudson, the Aretha Franklin story, part of her story. That movie was so amazing. And it just shows how music can literally save your life. Following your passion can literally save your life. And I felt like, I don't know if I could have done music 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, because it wasn't in my brain to do music. I was writing, and then after that, I decided I wanted to be like a battle rapper, and I used to write battle raps, which I still have. And anybody that's a battle rapper that want to go toe to toe with me, what's good? DM me. We can get it popping. And then I challenged myself last year to write some music because I used to kind of try to write the music, and I was like, this is hard. You got to figure out what beats you want to hit, what cadence, and what flow, because some beats you can rap fast, you can rap slow, you can rap and then pause. There's so many different things you can do. So I had to kind of teach myself how to write to music, and I started writing like to beats. The first two things I released, which are on my Instagram, I did a WAP freestyle and I did a She's a Bitch by Missy Elliott. I did a freestyle to that, which I love both of them. They're two different styles too. Um, just to kind of tease people with it. And I don't think people thought I was serious with making music. But then I challenged myself to start making songs. And I'm gonna be drinking my energy drink in between this. This is my celebratory drink. And I bought all my equipment, bought my software, and I started making beats. August of last year, I started my first single out of quarantine. I started making that beat. And I was playing with loops and playing with things, and I was just liking what I was hearing. I just started putting it together. And one thing that was so amazing, it's like a spirit takes over you. Music is so spiritual. It's so spiritual. I can't explain it, but literally, I don't, when I'm making my beats, I don't be like, I'm gonna make this beat and this is gonna be what this song is called. This is gonna be what this song is about. I literally just start playing with stuff. I start making beats and putting stuff together I like, and slowing stuff down, speeding stuff up and cutting stuff up and all of that. So, and I remember just making my beat, and it was like, she's out of quarantine and she wanna get a drink on. And I was like, ooh, ooh, I like this. Um, and I just started to really go with it. And that's pretty much how all my songs came together. I never put together a song. I never thought of a name or a subject and start making a beat for it. It just doesn't work like that for me. And one thing I can say about my project, which I'm very proud of, because I did everything myself. All of the songs I recorded at home, except for three songs I did in the studio. Because we were filming the show Circle Atlanta, and we had some extra studio time. So I was like, "Oh shit, get in the booth. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that." And one of the songs, which is features Tevin Labrise, one of my castmates from the Circle Atlanta. He sings. Well, one of the songs was I need a singer, and I can't sing. At least I haven't found my voice yet. Let's say that I haven't found my voice. Um, so it was good to get in the studio and do that. And I kind of wanted to just go ahead and put this song out because I was gonna put out my second single. And for those who don't know, when you distribute things, you have to pay to distribute things. And I'm a person that likes to just pay and be done with it. So I was just like, you know what? I have enough songs done to put out an EP. Let me go through, listen to these songs, and then put out the EP. And now I understand why Kanye is not done with his album. Why he's probably still going and pushing stuff back and re-listening and adding and this that. I understand why Rihanna hasn't had an album in 5 years. I understand why Adele said her album wasn't done. Like I understand because literally, if you're not a real artist, I don't. To me, if you're a real artist, you can't just put out an album every 6 months and no, like you want it to sound a certain way, and certain artists you can just tell that they're kind of given songs and they just record them and go about their business. Um, I can't do that, and I'm so attached to music. Again, I watched Aretha, and Aretha wasn't a songwriter. Um, a lot of the songs, some songs her sister wrote, which is controversy behind that, are songs that she remade and she made them her own, but it was a passion of hers. And you don't have to write your songs, which I hate when people love to be like, oh, such and such don't write. Bitch, a lot of these motherfuckers don't write their songs. They get the chance to put their name on it because of who they are, or they might change a word and say, oh, now she's a co-writer. Yeah, so a lot of people don't write the song. So that doesn't really matter. Even if you're a rapper, that shit doesn't even fucking matter. But when you hear Aretha sing, she is singing that song. It's her song. You know what I'm saying? She's making it her own. And I think that's just so amazing. And along with that, I watched the My Life documentary, the Mary J. Blige documentary on my life, and that really made me rediscover that album, which I had listened to the album before, of course. I grew up, but she wasn't somebody that I was like a stan of growing up. I did like her music, and I did buy her albums. But I think, dating and being 30 something and going through a little bit more things and watching her documentary and to see her this day and age, I think the documentary was filmed in 2019. Um, Listening to a song and just being like, stop, stop, stop. Like it was taking her back to that place. And it's like, oh my God, that feeling, like what you were going through when you made that song, you're still getting that feeling now. That trauma, that hurt, that depression, all of that. That is so amazing. And going back to listen to the My Life album again, I have listened to the album so much and songs off the album so much. And just to know what she was going through and listening to that album is fucking depressing. Mary J. Blige, My Life is so depressing. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Y'all not, we used to jam to that song. That song got an upbeat. Baby, that song is depressing. She's saying she wants to be happy, meaning she's not. I don't wanna. This is what she said. Oh, baby, not tonight. I don't wanna fuss and fight. She's saying she. Let's not fight tonight, please. Let's not fight. Like it's woo. Hello. Why she didn't win every single Grammy for that? She should have won 14 Grammys that night. That night, album of the year, record of the year, song of the year, best R&B album, best album by a woman, best album by a black woman, best album by a woman ever in life. Like and I really want to get to that point. I just love music. It's just something in me, and for me, I'm already a creative because I have my YouTube, and I write films and short films and stuff like that. So music is just another part of that, and I love it, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. It's so much fun, and I don't care if I never make a dime, which I made more than a dime, but I don't care if I don't ever make a dime off of my music. I love making music, and I want to get better. And it's so funny because I was listening through some things, and I was like, "Ooh, this," you still hear things you want to change, and you're like, "Oh, I want to change this, or I can do this." But let me tell y'all something. So I ain't gonna be here long. Something happened with my distributor where one of my songs was messed up, and I'm like, "Yo, I paid for this." And the thing is, I'm paying top dollar to have my shit distributed all over the world. And you know what? I don't ever have to pay another dime to them because it's distributed all over the world, and I'm gonna forever make money off it if it ever makes money. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about it no more. And I was like, I know y'all did not fuck up my shit. I don't know if they did it. Somehow iTunes messed up one of my songs. My song said 46 seconds, and I'm just like, bitch, what the fuck? 46. This song is definitely over 3 minutes. I was very upset. Very upset. But I got my money back. So basically, my album was distributed for free. A little stressed, but I got my money back. So I don't feel like I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna definitely do this. And I think I wanna redo some songs and remix some songs. And yeah, I'm very happy. I'm excited. I have performances coming up. Make sure you guys are following me on social media. This is amazing. And you guys just got to do it. If you have a passion, if you used to dance and you love dancing, if you used to play an instrument, if you used to model, photography, whatever it is, get back into it if you love it. You know what I'm saying? It sucks that first of all, it sucks that white people created bills. Why are we were on a planet, we're on this rock, right? And we're given everything we need to survive, but then y'all want to create bills. That's so dumb. But I just want everybody to be happy, and I just think people should want to be happy and do what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're working at 9 to 5. Because I was just working a job that was not keeping me fulfilled, was not making me happy, hated it. And I have no regrets. I have no regrets. And to know that my dad was like, "Don't think about a part-time job. Focus on what you're doing." Is like, boom. That's just another okay. Push forward. And guy, you got to do it. You got to want to do it. That's the thing. You have to want to do it. And you have to grind. And it's going to be a hard, even just now, I'm like, oh my God, I know why these artists do drugs. You already be dealing with your personal things, and then you're like dealing with music, especially now, because I'm low key a label head. I have two artists, and I'm like, okay, I might be trying to manage these artists and then writing songs for them and getting put in the studio. It's just like, oh my God, this is going to be so much. It's a lot. I see why people do drugs. I understand. I definitely understand why people do drugs. It's bad, but I get it. But you just gotta stay strong. You gotta stay focused. And if you need a day to relax, I think last weekend I did a lot last week. Last weekend I was like, I'm not doing anything. I just kind of chilled. I played video games. I was relaxing. Take a day off, but know that you need to be grinding and hustling and pushing forward and make a plan. I think my biggest thing is I don't plan things. And when I say plan, like I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this today, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. But I mean, I need to write things down. I need to make a plan for the next year because I need to work on albums or EPs for my artists. My next project, I know I want to do a remix project, and I'm getting the itch to start making more beats and doing more songs, and I need to do it. And I got music videos I gotta do. So it's a lot, guys. I'm gladly taking donations, funding my projects. Dollar sign Eugene Smiles on Cash App. Or if there's another way you want to send donation, definitely hit me up and let me know. Guys, just check out my project. Let me know what you think. And just freaking do it. Just do it, man. I feel so amazing that this has happened and that this is just the beginning for me. And even at my age, I'm 35. Look, Tina Turner was, I think, 50 something years old when What's Love Gotta Do with It happened. and she found love. So it's like, baby, I'm still young. I'm gonna make this happen, and I'm doing it my way. Man, I'll see y'all next time.